Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about common maintenance, repairs on a gutter system, and when you actually need to get new gutters instead of maintaining your existing gutters. Now, primarily what we do is we maintain existing gutters. That's what our company does. There is a lot of work when it comes to maintaining an existing gutter system. There is a lot of times when gutters need to be maintained throughout the life of a gutter system. Gutters are meant to last a very long time, 30 to 50 years, really a lifetime when they're installed properly and maintained properly. Now, that doesn't mean that after they're installed you can forget about it. When it comes to maintaining gutters, there are some things that need to get done. Common things, for example, are sealing joints and end caps. That's when you have multiple gutters that come together at an end cap or at a miter. You need to seal that inside of it. When there are end caps, when there's two parts of a gutter system, that needs to be sealed. They need to be cleaned out when debris accumulates inside of it. They need to be sloped properly. Within time, they could lose the slope or they could start pulling away and going into the other direction. They need to be, the hangers need to be resecured and tightened, the hangers that are holding the gutters. And sometimes just the solutions that were provided initially by the gutter contractor may not be working. You may have a deck that you installed in an area and you want the water to drain into a different direction. So there's always creative solutions on what could be done when it comes to maintaining gutters. And that's what we do. There's a lot of opportunity to maintain existing gutters throughout the year of a gutter system. Now, when do gutters need to be replaced? Gutters, at some point, they do need to be replaced, even though they're meant to last a really long time. We recommend replacing gutters when a few of the following things happen. When there is a lot of physical damage beyond repair. When the gutters have been damaged by heavy hail to the point where they're not functioning anymore, or when a truck has backed into it or a moving van has backed into it and pulled the gutter away. Those are times when gutters need to be replaced. A lot of times when it hails, most of the time, I wrote only, but most of the time when it hails, gutters are not affected in a bad way. They usually just leave dings. It's the same thing as it hailing when your car is parked outside. You're going to have dings on the body of your car, but they're not going to necessarily affect the performance of the car. They're not going to stop the car from working properly. It's just an aesthetic thing. A common reason to also replace gutters is when it starts to rust. You see here in this photo, this gutter is really rusting out. It's beyond repair. A lot of times if the rust was just in one area, maybe right here, it just started happening, we could repair it. We could stop that rust from spreading and give that gutter system a few more years. But in this case, if it's rusting as much as it's rusting now, the gutters need to be replaced. It's just the best thing to do. Gutters are usually the first to go bad between the gutters and downspouts. Remember how we talked about two parts of a gutter system, gutters and downspouts? The gutters are usually the first to actually need to be replaced. So it's very common for a homeowner to replace all of their gutters, but connect the old gutters or the new gutters into the existing old downspouts. That is common. It's a common scenario for that to happen. In this photo here, you see the gutters are pulled away, they're damaged, they're bent, they're dinged up quite a bit. It would not make any sense to repair it. At that point, it's just best to get brand new gutters.